First of all, you have to be calm.
How can I be calmed down if my husband have been murdered or killed himself?
Sharon, please take this woman to examinations or psychological treatment and call the forensic scientist.
Right.
Detective, I called the forensic science and they told me that they will be late, but it will be easy for them if we take DNA samples.
Thanks. Please tell Howard to find some DNA samples and call me.
Yes, sir.
Penelope, it's time to talk. So Penelope, tell me about you.
I'm 45 years old. I have one daughter. I was married to Arthur Lichtenstein.
Tell me your daughter's name, and did you know something about the two lives of your husband?
Her name is Ashley Lichtenstein. Talking about her, she was the one that told me about that. I don't know how she was notified about that, but she told me that she had seen Arthur with another woman, and that was yesterday.
Only curiosity, did she tell you the other woman's name?
She talks about Kelly Falson.
Well, Miss Penelope, thanks for all your help. It is very useful to solve our problem.
Can I help you, agent?
Yeah, Miss, I'm Douglas from the CIS, and I'm here to talk with you about your boyfriend's death.
Arthur is dead? Thanks God. Come in.
Thank you.
Well, I'm 40 years old. I have one son called Aaron, and I was Arthur's girlfriend. Anything more? If not, please exit is waiting for you.
Wait, but your son told you something about the two worlds of Arthur?
Well, yesterday he told me he had seen his father with another woman.
Did he tell you the other woman's name?
Well, it was Penelope Lugo.
So,
Stories are similar, but in this case Kelly wasn't quite nervous. The same last name, the same story children's.
okay, that gave us a lot of help. We have to talk with Penelope's daughter and Kelly's son.
Right.
Hello, I'm talking with Aaron Lichtenstein. Oh, hello, I'm Detective Douglas Hitch. I would like to talk you in the address I'm going to text you at 1:30. Please assist. Okay, thank you, Mr. Lichtenstein, for your time. Bye.
Hello, I'm talking with Ashley Lichtenstein. Oh, hi, I'm Detective Sharon Smith. I would like you to talk you in the address I'm going to text you at 1:30. Please assist. Thank Mrs. Lichtenstein for your time.
Detectives, psst, detectives.
Are you talking to us?
Of course, I'm Ferney Arias. I work for both families. I clean their pools in both houses. I saw Mr. and Mrs. Lichtenstein together talking about some murder plan.
Are you serious?
I am. Also, I heard that they know they have the same father, but they have a relationship that they won't finish, and the only way was killing him. I don't know how.
This is a serious accusation. Are you sure about this?
Totally.
And Aaron is my boyfriend, and my parents are Penelope and Arthur.
And you?
Okay, so I'm Aaron, I'm 28 years old, I'm a pilot, and my father is Arthur, my mother is Kelly, and she's my girlfriend.
And so we're here to talk about Arthur, so what's the song?
Okay, so during 11 years, my father came and go.
My father was around Crips. He wasn't happy with his wife and his girlfriend. He had two worlds in one. I thought I could too, and that led to his death. His selfishness and his nature led him to where he is now. It is a paradise in hell. I knew Ashley in college when I was 23, and without her I wouldn't have known what my dad really was.
Which is your story?
Well, my father was at home at night, but in the morning he was really late, and I didn't know that it exists for me. He was never useful in my life, being my mother and learned to live alone and without him. He only slept at home once a week, and it only took a few hours, and now, facing our situation and problems with Aaron, I'm trying to do my best.
It's enough for you, detective.
Yeah, I think so. So, I think, thank you for coming. See you next time. Bye-bye.
correct. I saw different types of fingerprints, but it was difficult to know where they were and who they were. But we used the luminol to find these fingerprints. Also, it's obvious that this case was not a suicide, it was a murder, because the rope is impossible to cast off by the same person who was killed. You can still see the marks of handcuffs in the hands, but science forgotten that the murder was a hair falling over the string, which we give the reason for DNA test to give the answer to one of the culprits. Also, as well as the blood is so strong to tie the rope, holding the victim and raising it to the top. Our resource are with Howard.
Detectives, using all forensic studies, DNA process, and your clues, this is my report. Those children met in the university at 23 years old. They began to date without knowing they were brothers. After some years, their stories were true. Both find father with the other family, but with all the proofs that the forensic science made, we determined that the guileless are Ashley and Aaron Lichtenstein.
To decide that the things that I tried were in my life just to get high on. When I sit alone, come get a little known, but I need more than myself this time. Step from the road to the sea to the sky, and I do believe that we rely on. When I lay it on, come get to play it on, all my life to sacrifice. Hey, oh, listen what I say, oh, I got your hey, oh, now listen what I say, oh, oh. When will I know that I really can go to the well once more? Time to decide on when it's killing me. When will I really see all that I need to look inside? Come to believe that I better not leave before I get my chance to ride. When it's killing me, what do I really need? All that I need to look inside. Hey, oh, listen what I say. Come back and hey, oh, look at what I say, oh.
Dos.
First of all, lady, you have to be calm down.
Ya terminó ahí.
No.
No, falta que ella se retire.
The foreign scientist.
Si él se equivoca, tú tienes que hacer tu parte, bueno, entonces, sea lo que él sea.
Yo seguía esperando que me dijera.
Si él te dice alguna otra cosa, simplemente sales, bueno. 4, 3,
Mate.
5, 4, 3, 2. Otra vez. 5. Destápate un poquito. Eso. 4. Deja ver el lunar que te hiciste, hombre. 5. 4. A ver, concentradito. 3, 2.
Stories were said.
5, 4, 3, 2.
The stories are similar, but in this case, Kelly was quite nervous.
4, 3, 2.
The stories are similar, but in this case, Kelly was quite nervous. Same last name, same stories of their children.
Okay, that gave us a lot of help. We have to talk with Penelope's daughter and Kelly's son.
5, 4, 3, 2.
The stories are similar, but in this case, Kelly was quite nervous. The same last name, same story of their children.
Okay, that gave us a lot of help. We have to talk with daughter.
5, 4, 3, 2.
The stories are similar, but in this case,
Grabando 5, 4, 3, 2.
Stories are similar, but in this case, Kelly was quite nervous. Same last name, same story of their children.
Okay, that gave us a lot of help. We have to talk with Penelope's daughter.
4, 3, 2.
Stories are similar, but in this case Kelly wasn't quite nervous. Same last name, same story of their children.
Okay, that gave us a lot of help. We have to talk about Penelope's brother.
5, 4, 3, 2.
My father was around Crips. He wasn't happy with his life and... ¿Qué? No.
4, 3.
Espera, espera. Me da risa ahora a mí.
Tranquilo. 5, 4.
My dad didn't exist for me. He was never useful in my life. We and my mother and learned to live alone and without him. My dad didn't exist.
Wait. Hey, Miss Kelly, tell me something about you.
Well, I'm 40 years old. I
Hey, Miss Kelly, tell me about you.
well, I'm 40. Can I help you, agent?
Yeah, Miss, I'm Douglas from the CIS. I'm here to talk with you about your boyfriend's death.
Yes.
Sigue grabando.
Oigan, listo, ya, veamos la foto. Oye, la foto.